Dear Arina and Evi, thank you for your videos. I really enjoy them. And just thank you for doing this with me. I'm glad it's working out. So, today's topic. How I'm going to address this is, I wrote down the first 6 non-musical Disney movies, and by non-musical I mean where the characters don't sing. There could be songs in the movie, but the characters don't sing. So I did 6 of them, and I did 10 musical Disney movies. And I chose 5. I drew 5 non-musical. I drew 5 musical and 3 non-musical. Okay, let's do it. Let's start with non-musical. Finding Nemo! Yes! Who doesn't love Finding Nemo? Finding Nemo is probably one of the most quoted Disney movies of all time. And just, who doesn't love Ellen? Ellen is just fantastic. I mean, Ellen is just, Ellen is fantastic. Maleficent. I loved it. Disney finally figured out that you can't marry a man you just met. Like, I love that. And I really like the reason why I like Maleficent and Wicked so much is that I think it's really cool that, you know, everything is not what it seems. Like, you know, the Elphaba really is just this misunderstood person, and the Maleficent is this misunderstood character, and it's a really good movie. WALL-E. Yes, WALL-E. WALL-E, it's a very underrated movie in my opinion. I really, I think it's really interesting how, like, the main characters don't talk. It's a very interesting outlook on today's world. I don't know if today's world will become like WALL-E's world, but, it's a very underrated movie in my opinion. So we're musical now. The Lion King. Yes, The Lion King. That moment when Simba is walking around Mufasa when he dies. Oh my gosh, that always kills me. Like, he's so, like, Simba's just an innocent little boy, and he's just like, we gotta go home, and he's just like, why? Yeah. The music in this movie is also very memorable, and, I mean, most of Disney songs are memorable, let's face it. But yeah, I love The Lion King. Pocahontas! Yes! Pocahontas, Radcliffe is one of my favorite Disney villains. He's probably maybe like my second or third, is because he's more of a symbol, really, than a villain. Because, I mean, there's this, I'm going to reference a brilliant video that I'll link into the description. It's quite long, it's half an hour, but I suggest you watch it. He said that, the villain of the movie really isn't Radcliffe. It's, like, human misunderstanding. And I think that's what Radcliffe represents, is just, how we misunderstand each other we're all human beings. I mean, it's, and, it makes me miss hand-drawn animation. I mean, I love Tangled, I love Brave, I love, Frozen, but, nothing, I mean, the Colors of the Wind is just so beautifully animated, and it makes me miss hand-drawn animation. He also mentions that in the movie, that, I think he says it about The Princess and the Frog, is that, so, yeah. Hercules! I just saw Hercules, this summer, and I loved it. I won't say I'm in Love is one of my favorite Disney songs, and Megara is one of my favorite Disney characters. I think she's amazing. Cause, I mean, she's strong, yet she also has a sweet side as well. And, really her strength comes from her just being, not But anyway, I don't know what my train of thought was there. Frozen. Frozen has a soft spot in my heart because, I don't like to say I have a favorite Disney movie. If I did, I'd have to say Mulan, because look at me. Look at me. I will never pass as a perfect bride. Anyway, but Frozen is really how I discovered, dubbings, like, around the world. I discovered Willemine because of Frozen. I didn't discover Adina because of Frozen, but I really became a fan of Adina because of Frozen. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have said I would have been a fan before Frozen, but there's that. But it's just also just such a sweet story, you know? I mean, and as, even though I do miss hand-drawn animation, I mean, come on. The part where she makes the castle, let it go, I mean, who isn't, like, awestruck by that? I mean, come on. Beauty and the Beast. Yes. Beauty and the Beast. Belle is one of the Disney princesses that doesn't want a prince at the beginning. She in fact, she despises the hot guy that wants to marry her because she knows that he's a freaking jerk. So, yeah, and, you know, Jojo Book by His Cover is a great lesson for kids, I think. So, yeah. Mulan! Why did I say Mulan? Well, for one, it obviously I'm adopted from China, and, you know, she just kicks butt. I mean, she kicks butt even when she doesn't know she's gonna kick butt. I mean, it's just, and Leah Salonga is one of my idols. I love her a lot. And I just, as I said, she has a special place in my heart simply because I'm Asian, and also just because she's such a strong character. But what's interesting is that she comes strong not because she wants to. Well, in a way she wants to, but she feels like she has to. Like, she could have let her father die, but she felt it was her duty not to battle in his place. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I will, as I said, I'll link that video I was talking about in the description. And just have a great weekend, guys. I'll talk to you in my next video.